Mexican restaurant here in Corona, California, as we're getting set for the final ESPN Friday night fights and also the finals of the Boxcino heavyweight and also the junior middleweight tournament. After 17 years, ESPN Friday night fights comes to a close, and what a way to finish off what has been a memorable series on ESPN Boxing. We have the finals in the Boxcino tournament featuring Donovan Dennis against Andre Fedosov. Also, John Thompson squares off with Brandon the Cannon Adams. Before we get set for our fighters to make their way onto the scale, I give an introduction from a very outstanding matchmaker in the sport of boxing. A round of applause to Alex Campanova.
Well, just want to go over a few rules with you guys just for time. Tomorrow, we need everybody at the venue at 5 o'clock. 5 p.m. sharp. If your seconds are not there on time, it's okay. I just want the fighters there on time, 5 o'clock. There's gonna be transportation leaving the hotel at 4:30 sharp. Be at the lobby at 4:15. Do not be late. 4:30 at the lobby. Okay, for those of you that are from out of town, those of you that have a car, you're on your own. Okay, now, you need directions. There's a map on the table. Come and get it after the weigh-in so you know where to go. Tomorrow, it's the beginning of Memorial Day weekend. Traffic is going to be horrible in this area. Horrendous. Do not take the freeway. Take side streets. Very simple for the hotel. It's only 3 streets until you get to the venue. Do not take the freeway, okay? Because if you take the freeway at 4:30, I guarantee you will be there at 7. All right? It's not far. But the traffic tomorrow is going to be horrendous. So do not take the freeway. Be there at 5 o'clock. And if you haven't received your per diem, go see Jeanette after the weigh-in. If you haven't received your tickets, go see Jeanette after the weigh-in, okay? And then the commission will give you the rules and we'll start after that.
Marc Cam from the California State Athletic Commission. I'm joined today by my partner, Sean Wells. I want to go over 4 significant things. I'd like you to listen closely. First and foremost, we're committed to your safety. If you have any issues, please give me a call. I'll make sure I address them. Second of all, we're committed to a drug-free event. We do drug testing. Be prepared. You have all day to work on it. When you show up, the first thing we're going to do is take a drug test if you've been selected to give us a test. So you should show up ready to go to the restroom. I already went in a hotel. Does not excuse you from anything. We won't accept that. You're going to have to give us a test when you show up, so be prepared. Third thing is cheat seconds. You're entirely responsible for the rule compliance of the people in your corner. Make sure that you keep everybody in line and make sure they abide by the rules, because we hold you responsible. And the last thing is, these time schedules, we've got television and everything else, they are not a suggestion. The commission's going to hold you accountable to get there on time, or we're going to levy sanctions. Everybody understand that? Again, my name's Marc Cam. If there's anything I can do for you between now and the event, feel free to give me a call. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so now we get set for the weigh-in here for a big event of boxing tomorrow at the Omega Products Outdoor Arena here in Corona, California. The final ESPN Friday night fights in 17 years, and also the end of the Boxcino heavyweight and also the junior middleweight tournament. Tomorrow night's action is being brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions along with Ken Thompson's Thompson Boxing Promotions, 2 outstanding promotions helping to put on tomorrow night's event. We are going to begin. This is the finals of the Boxcino heavyweight tournament. First of all, we want to bring up to the scale with a record of 27 wins, 22 of those coming inside the distance against 3 defeats. He is fighting out of Hollywood, California. Please welcome Andre Fedosov. This bout is being brought to you by Arthur Palullo's Banner Promotions, Ken Thompson's Thompson Boxing Promotions, along with Bobby Hitz's Hits Boxing.
Thank you, I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30.
Andre Fedosov onto the scale, coming off a knockout win in the semifinals. The official weights for we're just about set for Andre Fedosov to make his way onto the scale. Follow us on social media at Banner Boxing, at Thompson Boxing. Use the hashtag FNF, also at ESPN Boxing. Now on to the scale, Andre Fedosov.
No, step off. Hey, Sean, no, sir. You have to be down to the trunk. You can't have the chain or you don't have to. Go ahead and make the chain.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Take off the hat.
Andre trains at the Wild Card Boxing Gym.
thank you.
What run it has been for Andre Fedosov. 2 knockout victories to make his way to the finals of the Boxcino Heavyweight Finals.
220.5.
220.5 for Andre Fedosov. This man joins us from Davenport, Iowa, with a record of 14 wins, 2 defeats, 11 of those coming by way of knockout.
Mark, you all
As
right?
he
Mark?
made his way to the finals in this heavyweight tournament with a knockout victory over Razvan Kajano. I believe that was top 10 of ESPN Sports Center. Please welcome Donovan Dennis.
Okay, Donovan, step on the scale, please. 219.
219 for Donovan Dennis.
Donovan.
And now we will have the ceremonial face-off between Donovan Dennis, Andre Fedosov. The finals of the Boxcino Heavyweight Tournament. Also, they will be fighting for the WBA Fed Latin Heavyweight Championship. Also, the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. They're going to be fighting for 3 title belts tomorrow.
It's okay, don't touch it.
So they will be fighting for 3 title belts. Andre Fedosov, Donovan Dennis for the Boxcino Heavyweight Championship. Also, the WBA Fed Latin Championship and the WBO Intercontinental Heavyweight
Now this way,
title.
guys. Now put that
Guys,
down.
come together a little more.
Now, guys.
A little tighter.
Now let him do this first, right.
Over here, guys.
Donovan Dennis, Andre Fedosov.
Guys,
Make sure
right
to
here.
tweet out the photo. Use the hashtag FNF.
Right here, guys.
Hold on 1 second. Hold it, guys. Hold it up. This is what goes out, Emily.
Donovan Dennis, Andre
Right here, guys.
Fedosov, fighting for 3 titles. It's all being brought to you
Guys, right
by
here.
Banner Promotions, Thompson Boxing Promotions, and It's Box. Junior middleweights, what a tournament it has been at 154. We want to usher up to the scale. Joining us from Newark, New Jersey, coming off of an impressive W over Stanislav Skorohod in his semifinal matchup back in the month of April. 16 wins, 5 of those coming by way of knockout, just 1 defeat, ladies and gentlemen. This is John, the Apollo Kid Thompson. A round of applause for the New Jersey native.
Same thing as Thompson down in Skibby.
This one should be a tremendous matchup. John the Apollo Kid Thompson. Just to give you an idea, John was a late replacement for Cleotis Pendarvis, so he was the alternate, and then made his way into the tournament, defeated Ricardo Pinell, and then followed that up with a W back over Stanislav Skorohod. John Thompson on the scale.
I got 153.2.
153.2
John, right
for
there.
John the Apollo Kid Thompson.
John.
And now his adversary is no stranger whatsoever to Boxcino. For the 2nd straight year, he is in the Boxcino final, this time at 154. What a W he had in his last contest, stopping Vito Gasparian. Introducing from Watts, California, Brandon the Cannon Adams. Woo!
156.4.
156.4 for the
Brandon.
16-1 fighter, Brandon the Cannon Adams. This bout being brought to you by
John? John.
Banner Promotions, along with Thompson Boxing Promotions, and also GH3 Promotions. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Adams, John Thompson, they will be fighting for the WBO Intercontinental Junior Middleweight Championship, and also the title and the WBO Intercontinental Junior Middleweight Championship and the Boxcino Junior Middleweight title.
All right.
Fuentes. bring up Fernando Chiquito Fuentes. And his opponent joining us from Pedro, California.
Isaac.
Still, Isaac. Isaac, I need your hold still. Put your arms down, hold still. 122 on the nose.
122 on the nose for Isaac Dinamita Zarate. Zarate and Fuentes, a part of a tremendous undercard, all being brought to you by Arthur Malillo's Banner Promotions and Ken Thompson's Thompson Boxing Promotions. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the doors open up at 6 o'clock at the Omega Products Outdoor Arena. Here we go, Fuentes and Zarate. Should be a wonderful matchup to produce a lot of fireworks.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Angel Martinez.
Good job, man. Good job. Good job, Isaac.
Excuse me, sir.
I got 131.8.
131.8 for Angel Martinez. And his opponent, he is undefeated, 5 bouts, 5 victories, 3 of those coming inside the distance, hailing from Bogota, Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, aquí está Andrés Fabián Figueroa.
132.2.
132.2 for Andrés Fabián Figueroa. This one is going to be a tremendous super featherweight clash. Steer down forward, gentlemen, face to face. There we see Figueroa and Martinez. Expect a bar tomorrow night here at the Omega Products Outdoor Arena. I want to thank the entire staff from Thompson Boxing and Banner Promotions for helping tomorrow night possible.
Okay, step back and watch your steps square on it.
And now,
feet on the scale. Go ahead.
Alcava.
I don't mind.
Humberto Philly Rubalcaba onto the scale.
120.7.
120.7 for one more and then here we go, Isaac Puma Freeman.
146.5.
46.5 for Isaac Puma Freeman. And his opponent with a record of 2 wins against 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Danny and Chico Guapo Leon.
Where's Brandon Adams?
Here is Danny and
Right
Chico
here.
Guapo Leon.
Sorry. Right here.
Danny and Chico Guapo Leon. Here we go, Danny. Gerald Watch, outstanding heavyweights. Joining us here at the weigh-in. Great to see Gerald.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Supporting one of his teammates. Danny and Chico Guapo Leon.
Same thing on the wrist. Does that come out? Right. No break. Thanks for
Okay. All right.
146.1 for Danny and Chico Guapo Leon. A bit closer, gentlemen.
Nope. Hey, John?
All right, over here.
Now that way. Leon and Freeman, part of tomorrow night's undercard, brought to you by Arthur Malillo's Banner Promotions and Ken Thompson's Thompson Boxing Promotions. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, the titles.
Where is
Andre Fedosov. Andre Fedosov, he is right there. There we go, Fedosov and John Thompson.
Go get me John Thompson, somebody. Sorry, there. Go get me John. Hey, Matt. Go get John Thompson. John Thompson. I know. I need to get him.
Look over here, guys. Thank you, Dr. Gadd. Dr. Gadd. Good job. Promoter.
Finalists for the Boxcino heavyweight, also the junior middleweight tournament.
Over here, fellas. All together, and then we'll give everybody a chance.
I'm good.
All right, guys, right here. Brandon, right here. John, right here. Thanks, guys.
Gian Lopez. This bout being brought to you by Banner Promotions, Thompson Boxing Promotions, in association with GH3 Promotions. Adam Lopez on the skin.
I know you are.
122.9.
122.9 for Adam Monteguia Lopez. And in Corona, we are getting set for a big night of boxing. Omega Products Outdoor Arena. Do not miss the final Friday night fights. After 17 years, it comes to a close, and also the end of the Boxcino Heavyweight Junior Middleweight Tournament. It's all being brought to you by Arthur Galullo's Banner Promotions, Ken Thompson's Thompson Boxing Promotion. Make sure to follow us on social media at Banner Boxing, at Thompson Boxing, at ESPN Boxing. Use the hashtag FNF. We'll see you tomorrow night for the end of the Boxcino Heavyweight Junior Middleweight Tournament and the series finale of ESPN's Friday Night Fights. Good night.
I think we're just going to go to Denny's.
Good job, Ray. Good deal. And this recording business is tough.
Gentlemen, a little bit closer. Your hands up, please. Here we go. That is Tom and Jeff Dubankava. Don't forget to tell your family and friends to come on out and be a part of Boxing Under the Stars outside the Omega Products Outdoor Arena.